At number 5, Bruna Crustray, freshman. At number 8, Annabelle Friege, freshman. At number 10, Bruna Kolobielski, sophomore. At number 11, Mackenzie Fuller, sophomore. At number 13, Julia Herbst, freshman. At number 15, Mara Crimmins, sophomore. At number 16, Amber Vandeveer, freshman. And at number 22, Rhea Love, sophomore.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Triton Nation Network. I am your commentator here today. I am Austin Johansson. We are just about to get started for the Iowa Central Tritons versus the Hawkeye Community College. The little Red Tails here for Hawkeye Community College. We're just about to get underway. Just got done with the starting lineups, and the national anthem. We were just getting ready to go here. Iowa Central is currently 5-3 on the year. And then Hawkeye Community College is 3-2 on the year, so they played significantly less games so far. So hopefully the experience of the Tritons will come into a factor here today, and hopefully they will come out with the victory here as well. Just about to get underway here. 45 minutes on the clock, 45-minute halves, 2 halves here today. It has rained a lot here today. It rained a lot this morning, and it just about stopped raining about the 5-minute mark into game start time. So this field is still going to be really muddy out there. It might rain a little bit later in the day. I am not sure. I haven't checked the weather alerts or anything, but I'm sure I got somebody that will check the weather for me to figure out if it will rain here later today. Hawkeye Community College is going to start the tip-off. Looks like we are going to have a 90% chance of some rain at around 2 and 60% and 40% chance around the 3 o'clock and the 4 p.m. mark. And make sure you tune in to the men's soccer game as well. Coming here later today. Planned to start time is 3, but of course we could be a little bit later if this game goes into overtime. So Tritons are just underway here. Throw in here for Hawkeye. Pressure here. Hawkeye's trying to go quick on the outside. Good defense, though. Oh, and a big kick right there. Just knocked off the back of Mackenzie Fuller there. Looks like she is okay. Big throw in here. I want to give a big shout-out to Hawkeye Community College for having their numbers so large on their back, so I'm able to tell who is who. Because some of those jerseys, man, it is very hard to see what the numbers are, especially if the colors are offset. So I thank them very greatly for having those big old numbers, so that way I can tell who's who. Drop kick here for Hawkeye. A lot of pressure right away here from the Iowa Central Tritons. They're getting right in their grill, and they're getting a lot of takeaways here. Nice clearance there for Hawkeye. Gets it right up to an offensive player. Tries to dribble a little bit, but a lot of pressure there. Gets the pass off. Trying to do a little give and go there, but gets able to get out of there. Mackenzie Fuller has it on the outside. Big boot up. Oh, she's going to get called offsides. That's number 13, Julia Herbst. Julia Herbst is one of the star offensive players here for Iowa Central. She has scored in literally every single game except one where nobody scored, and it was a big loss for the Iowa Central Tritons. But every game that they win or they score, Julia Herbst is always going to be a part of that. So look out for her and expect her to get some goals here today. What's on the field here? Looks like they're going to get a new ball here. They say that this ball isn't up to par. It might be a little bit flat here, so they're just going to switch out some balls here. Free kick here for Hawkeye. Tries to send it up here. Good defense, though, from the Tritons. Trying to possess in the back line, but Hawkeye gets in the middle of it. She could take a rip. Good step there by number 5, Bruna Krustre, excuse me. Hawkeye possessing it here. Sends it up, though. No offensive player there. Tritons are going to get that one easily. Little deflection there. Going to be a throw in here for Iowa Central. Oh, and a big nudge there from the back. Yep, that one's going to get called. That was on Julia Herbst. The foul was committed on Julia Herbst by Hawkeye. So Iowa Central's going to get a free kick here. Big shove to the back, extending the arm. Easy call right there for the head ref. Just about 41 minutes and about 45 seconds left here in the first half. 0-0 still the score. Nice header there. Fuller's got it on the outside. Could look for an opportunity here. Tries to cross it towards the backside. A little bit high, a little bit over. That's going to be a goal kick here for Hawkeye. So nice play from the Iowa Central Tritons so far. They've been putting on a lot of pressure, trying to put in some quick offense, trying to catch them off guard. Looks like Hawkeye is playing a little bit of a high line. Not too high, but not too low as well. So they're going to try to get some through balls and use their speed. Throw on here for Community College. Tritons. Big clearance there from Hawkeye. A lot of pressure here. Hawkeye ends up with it. Could try to send it to the outside. She does. Use the outside of her foot. Good defense, though, from Annabelle Frege. Pass outside. Good defense from Hawkeye. Number 7 for Hawkeye is actually pretty fast and pretty quick. That's Chloe Allen for Hawkeye. She's really quick out there. She's pretty much their starting striker here for Hawkeye. You're going to see a lot of action from her here today. It's starting to rain a little bit here again today. Just a light sprinkle, but it's going to be rain on and off here throughout the day, probably including the men's game as well. So it's going to be real cold out here today. So you're probably going to see a lot of movement from both soccer teams here today because they're going to try to stay warm out here. They're not going to want to stand still because if you try to stand still here and freeze up, you're going to get cold. And you're not going to be able to be as limber and flexible as you usually are. So the girls are going to have to keep moving. You know, don't stand still. Maybe do some quick steps or anything. Stretch out a little bit to try to keep yourself warm. Big through ball here. Julia Herbst is on the run. Sends it. That's going to be a goal. Julia Herbst, who else would it be? Great goal at the start of the matchup. That's going to be 1-0. Iowa Central is on top already. Big time through ball. I mean, they stuck to their game plan, able to defend on that back line, and they sent one up through the middle and got a nice goal for Julia Herbst. Easy goal right there for her. It was just one-on-one with the keep. She just sent it where she was not, and a nice goal from her right there. As I said in the intro, you're going to see a lot of Julia Herbst today on the scoring side of things, so expect that's probably not going to be the only goal from her here today, so be on the lookout for her and the whole offensive squad here for Iowa Central Tritons. Okay, trying to possess it here. Little slip up there. It's just going to go out of bounds, though. Throw in here. Actually, it might be a free kick there. I think there was a little bit of a foul there. Nothing too bad, though. Just a common foul. So free kick here for the Iowa Central Tritons on their own half. Just about 38 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in this first half. Iowa Central Tritons are already on top with a goal from Julia Herbst up the middle on a through ball. That free kick's kicked out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in here for Hawkeye. Try to possess it here. I think Hawkeye is going to be a little bit more conservative here, especially after that first goal. Might see some adjustments on that back line. Might play a little bit farther back to slow down Julia Herbst and the whole offensive squad here for Iowa Central. Big kick out of bounds from the keeper for Iowa Central. Keep here today is Mika Cleaver, freshman here for Iowa Central. She's been the keep pretty much all year. She's done a terrific job so far, so we're going to see a lot of saves and a lot of action here from her today. Throw in here. Tries to send one. Gets right past the offensive player, though, so Iowa Central is going to kick that one out of bounds. Just about 37 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. Oh, might have hit her hand there. Iowa Central was calling for handball. Probably unintentional, but maybe didn't see it. Fuller tries to send it up, but nobody's really there. Hurst was calling it to the ball, to her feet. Good defense from Hawkeye, breaking up that one. Sends it up to number 7 again from Hawkeye. Pass across field. Has a girl on the outside. Ooh, a little bit of a misstep on the possession there. Lost the footing. Iowa Central's pushing up here. Herbst has got it. Got through a defender. I don't know how that one got through. Trying to possess here. Tries to find someone on the top of the box. Ooh, a little bit of a tackle there. No call. Good defense so far here from the Tritons. The bad pass, that's what's going to go out of bounds. Throw in here for the Tritons. Ooh, big push in the back there from Hawkeye. That's going to be a foul right there. Going to be a free kick here from Iowa Central. A little bit close in the scoring range. We'll see what they try to do on this free kick. Looks like they are going to try to go for goal here. Definitely in distance. Oh, and that looks like that one's going to go in. It was a weird bounce off the free kick, and the keeper couldn't get a hold of it. I don't even think anybody touched that one. Actually, a nice goal there. That was Julia Herbst again off the free kick. She wasn't in the box. She took the free kick, trying to set up her teammates, but the ball took a weird bounce right there, and she was able to send that one in. Great job and a great stuff right there from the Tritons so far. 2-0 is the score right out of the gate. The clock has stopped at 35 minutes, 47 seconds, and now is running with the start of play. But 2-0 right off the gate. I think that grass is coming into play a little bit. That ball took a weird bounce off the slippery grass, and it ended in Iowa Central's favor, going up 2-0 right at the start over Hawkeye Community College. And Julia Herbst with their second goal of the day already. I think a hat trick is coming for Julia Herbst with 2 goals already, not even 10 minutes in to the first half. It looks like some more goals are going to come her way, and hopefully for some other players here for the Iowa Central. It looks like they're going to try to get everybody involved here, especially with the great start that they're having so far. Hawkeye possessing here on the back line. Tries to send it up. Ooh, a little bit of a slip there. You're going to see a lot of miscues and a lot of errors here today, especially with the grass being so slippery, and it is still raining just a little bit. It's barely sprinkling. You can barely see it from up here in the booth, but it's still affecting the play. So the grass is going to get even more slippery out there, and it's going to be like that throughout the day, including going into the men's game. Coming up here later at 3 o'clock is a expected start time for the men's soccer game. Tries to send it towards the outside. Could look for a cross. Tries to send it. Gets blocked by Iowa Central. Just going to kick that one out of bounds. Smart play. Throw in here for Iowa Central, or Hawkeye Community College, excuse me. Just about 34 minutes to go here in this first half. Able to get that one out of there. Hawkeye still has possession, though. Tries to send it towards the outside. She wasn't ready for the run, though. Has to go back. Just going to send that one out of bounds again. Going to be a throw in here. Has a little bit of trouble finding the ball out there. Able to find one, though. There's still one loss in the trees a little bit. That's all right. Throw in here for Hawkeye. It's going to head that one out of bounds again. The ball girl here today is putting in her time and money and doing an honest day's work getting those balls in between those trees outside. It's going to send that one out of bounds again. Almost landed on top of the tree right there. We're just having a nice fest out there, just retrieving balls in those trees. Luckily, those trees are outside there. Otherwise, they would be sent out into that, pretty sure it's a cornfield out there, and we do not want to go inside those cornfields, ruin those crops or anything, because those balls would be lost. Iowa Central just going to kick this one away. Throw in again for Hawkeye. I think that's about 5 throw-ins here so far on this side of the field. So just trying to clear this one out. Trying to get something going. Not want to be a little repetitive. Just trying to send the ball out. Oh, and it looks like, yep, they're going to call a high kick on that one. Didn't look like it was intentional, but still raised the spikes. And near the head, they're going to call that high kick every time. High kick was on number 10, Bruna Kolbielski, here for Iowa Central. So free kick here for Hawkeye. 32 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in this first half still. 2-0 is the score. Iowa Central Tritons are on top. Big free kick here. Scoring opportunity. Oh, and that one just went in from Hawkeye. Beautiful free kick. They sent that into the box. There was a lot of girls around there with the capability of scoring, and they were able to capitalize, and that's going to make it 2-1 here. Iowa Central Tritons are still on top, but it was a nice goal. Looks like it was by number 4 for Hawkeye Community College that got the goal. That's going to be Ruth Gorman. She is a freshman here for Hawkeye Community College. Got the goal right away. It's a scoring fest so far. We're not even 15 minutes into the first half. We already have 3 goals on the board. 2-1 is the current score. Iowa Central still on top. A lot of fast-paced action so far. Looks like the girls are trying to get moving, trying to stay fast-paced with this rainy weather. So you're going to probably see a lot more goals here today. 2-1 probably will not be the final score at the end of this. Herb's trying to send that one up. Gets blocked by the defender. Herb's trying to save that one. Just gets kicked out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in here for Hawkeye. Try to do a little give and go action there. Going to get sent on the bounds. Throw in here. Trying to send it up the line. Defense is all over that, though. She's going to just let that one roll out of bounds. Smart decision by Rhea Love on the defensive side. Goal kick here. Just about 31 minutes to go here in this first half. The kick here. Fight for the ball. Central ends up with it on the back line. Trying to send that one far. Ooh, almost went over the defender. And Julia Herbst was on a run. She was onside. That would have been a big-time run right there. Fuller has it on the outside. Gonna just send that one out of there. Good play by Hawkeye. Ooh, still fighting for the ball here. Hawkeye trying to clear it. Gets deflected off a player, though. Just a common foul there on number 8 for Iowa Central. That's Annabelle Friege. Free kick here for Hawkeye. Just got 30 minutes to go here still in this first half. Oh, try to clear it there. A little bit of a slip with that ball being so slippery. And that ball's also going to take a weird bounce all day. So the ball is going to travel a lot more with this bounce, especially if it's like a line drive type kick. It's going to skid along the grass. The grass isn't going to be as resilient, and it's not going to be as restrainative as it usually is. So the grass is going to be real slippery. It's going to slide under the grass, and it's going to take off, and it's going to take weird bounces. So a lot of times what soccer players try to do, they try to give themselves a lot more space, and they try not to be too close to the ball when they receive it. So they're going to try to back up a little bit, and they're going to try to give themselves a little bit of time to react to the weird bounces the balls take. So we'll see how that comes into factor here today. It can take into factor in a lot of different ways, from goals, from passing, and just simple little mistakes on the back line could be costly. So we got to look out for that here for today. I send this one to the outside. Fuller's on the run for it. She might just take a shot at goal, and she does. Kicks it right to the keep, though. Good catch and good positioning from the Hawkeye Community College keeper right there. Keep here today is Linda Lehey for Iowa Central, or the Hawkeye Community College, excuse me. She is a freshman. Gonna try to send this one. Julia Herbst. No foul on the play. I think she was trying to call for obstruction right there. She put her body into it and kind of just ran over her there. Oh, and the clock is going to be stopped for Julia Herbst talking to the referee there a little bit. She's going to have to watch out for that. Could potentially get a yellow card. Going to want to keep the emotions into check. Going to give the ball to the keeper. He's going to be able to drop kick it. A little bit of a weird spin right there. Harps is on the run for it. Looks like she is faster. She's got the ball. She's got an open goal. She's going to take that one. That's an easy goal right there from Julia Herbst. That's her third one here today. That's already a hat trick. 28 minutes and 4 seconds is the stoppage time right now with the clock stopped right now. 3-1 is the score, and Julia Herbst has all three of Iowa Central Tritons goals here today. Hat trick already from Julia Herbst. Big time play. She really just put a big effort play right there. There was a big little collision right there. Tried to send it to the back, and a little bit of a misstep from the defender, and she just went after it. And she was just a lot faster, and the defender tripped up on her, and it was just one-on-one with the goalkeeper right there. And if you give one-on-one with Julia Herbst and the goalkeeper, she's going to score pretty much 99% of the time. So good shot right there, and that's going to make it 3-1 here with the score at about 27 minutes and 53 seconds left to go here in this first half. 3-1, Iowa Central is on top. A lot of pressure here. Hawkeye trying to possess here. It's a good passing. Nice play right there. Still got the ball. Got something going here. Oh, and a poor pass, and I was just going to deflect that one out of here. Herbst is on the run again. She's on the outside. Good little cut right there. She's going to cross it in the middle. Defender right there, though. Could get a rebound. She's going to take a shot, but that's going to be way over the goal. A little bit too high right there. That's just going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick here for Hawkeye. Nice opportunity right there and a nice follow shot. You can tell the keeper's struggling a little bit with those goal kicks and those drop kicks with the grass being so slippery. She's trying to find her footing and making sure that she don't mess up on any of those goal kicks. Because, you know, if you slip and you mess up on one of those goal kicks and you kick it right to a Triton, that's pretty much an easy goal right there. So she's being really cautious about that. Pretty smart decision right there. Going to be a throw-in here for Hawkeye. Remember, no offsides on throw-ins. Whistle here from the ref. Looks like she might have called a handball or just a common foul. They're not sure what the... Oh, I think actually they did call it out of bounds on that outside line. So it looks like it's going to be a goal kick here for Iowa Central. Oh, nope. It's just going to be a free kick. A little bit of confusion there. The Tritons kind of thought it was a goal kick as well, but it's a common foul. So free kick here for the Tritons. Big kick there. Line drive. Going to take a weird bounce on that one. Tries to send it to the outside. The game plan's pretty simple here for Iowa Central right now. Is play some good defense, put some players back there, and then send it up to either Fuller or Hurst in the middle or the outside and try to beat them with their speed, because they are a lot faster on that offensive side than Hawkeye, so they're trying to use that to their advantage here. Ooh, a good idea to try to send a through ball right there, but a little bit too much to the goalkeeper. Easy pickup for her right there. That was intended for Mara Crimmins on the outside. She looked like she did have a nice shot right there if it went to her feet, but just a little bit over the step with that pass. Hawkeye working towards the outside. Good defense there from Rhea Love. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Throw in here. Still fighting for the ball here. Going to send it back to the back line. She's going to kick that one away. Still in bounds. It's a little hard to see the lines here today with all that rain going on. So the white lines are kind of drowned out a little bit, but still a little visible here. Good possession there from Herbst. Good pass up the middle. Ooh, looks like he was trying to send it, but got a little bit over the top there. Poor pass. Hawkeye able to take over. Good passing here from Hawkeye. Trying to possess. It's a little hard to possess here in this rainy weather. That's pretty much Iowa Central's game plan. They're saying, pretty sure what I think that their game plan here today, or what I've seen so far, is that they're not trying to possess here on this back line. Once they get the possession on the back line, and once they get the ball, they're going to try to send it up as quickly as possible and use the advantage that they have on the speed and not try to take care of the ball because they're afraid of the rain and the missteps that could happen. So they're just going to try to play it safe and just try to send it up to get some quick goals. Substitution right now. Cecile Nahimana is coming in for Mackenzie Fuller here on the field. Cecile Nahimana has started a couple games. She's been on the bench, but basically the 12th woman here on the team so far. She comes in a lot of times and starts a couple games, so let's see what she can do here on the outside where Mackenzie Fuller was. Throw in here. Want a little back heel kick there. Try to pass it in. Got the middle. Defense is coming hard. Looking for a shot here. She does take a rip. Comes right to the keep, though. Good opportunity right there. Hawkeye trying to get something going here. They got him towards the outside. Trying to push here. Two defenders right there, though. Good defense. A lot of pressure right there. Iowa Central's doing a good job of forcing them outside. Ooh, that's going to be a foul. Clock is stopped. She's going to have a chat with number 5 on the Hawkeye side of the ball. That's going to be Molly Kavakuti. Just a little talk with her. No card or anything like that. First foul of the game for her. So a little bit of a rough foul. Not so much a common foul. But enough to get a chat with, but no card on the day so far. But any actions like that, if it keeps up, could potentially see a yellow card here from her. Looks like Rhea Love is going to take this free kick. Clock is back up. Now play has started. 22 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in this first half. Big send here. Oh, and a big hit on the outside. Ran into her a little bit. That card is going to carry out. Oh, and she kicked the ball. That might cause a red. Just a yellow card from her so far. She kicked the ball after the play. She better watch out if she does something like that again. Potential red card or another yellow card could come in to play. But she's going to have to come off the field here for at least 5 minutes. That was number 4 for Hawkeye Community College with the yellow card. That's Ruth Gorman. She is a freshman there on that back line, so she's going to have to come off for 5 minutes or so. She's really not happy about that call. She kind of slipped and ran into her, but ran into her pretty hard, and it's actually going to be inside the box where the yellow card was taken. So it's going to be a PK here for Iowa Central Tritons, and who else is going to take the PK but Julia Herbst, who actually got the foul committed on. So she's looking to redeem herself here. 22 minutes and 4 seconds is what the clock is stopped at right now. Free kick just about to be underway, waiting for the whistle referee's signal. Comes the kick. A nice shot right there. Took that one with ease, very calm, and just sent it to one side. Hope the keeper went one way, and she did. Easy goal right there, and that's 4 goals on the day so far for Julia Herbst. Not even through the first half yet, and it's already 4-1 with Julia Herbst with all 4 goals. So 22 minutes and 1 second is the stop time here currently. 4-1 is the score. Iowa Central is on top. They are dominating this matchup so far. They are doing a great job of their offensive play style so far here. Definitely outmatching Hawkeye so far. They definitely seem like the better team. They definitely are outmatching them with their speed and their quickness and their just ability to control the ball and able to get quick shots off. And expect the game to get a little bit more chippy out here today. It's already starting to look that way, especially with that yellow card given out and Hawkeye not really happy about giving up that PK. So you're going to see a little bit more rough play here today. I'm not sure if we're going to see any more yellow cards here today, but I definitely would not be surprised if we see some more fouls and maybe a couple cards thrown out here now and then. A little bit of a slip there. Julia Herbst is on the run again. She's one-on-one with the keep. Oh, she sends it towards the outside. Cece was on the backside, just a little bit short on the timing. Could have sent that one in, but a great play right there from Julia Herbst, but just couldn't get there in time. Cecile Nahimana was right there on the outside, and she could have got the goal right there, but just a little bit off on the timing, but good play and a good setup right there for the Tritons. Another goal is already looking like it's about to come, so even though it is 4-1, it's already a high-scoring matchup, I expect to see a lot more goals here still in this first half with about 20 minutes and around 50 seconds left to go here still in this first half. Quick throw in here. Good possession here. Just going to take a rip on the outside. Nowhere near the goal, though, towards the right side. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick here. And it was hailing a little bit here before the matchup started, so hopefully we won't see any more of that here today. And it wasn't hailing too hard. It was just little, it was like very, very minimal hail going on, but it was still going on. And we'll see if that comes into factor here today. It's already looking like the rain's about to pick up a little bit more here. Still just sprinkling, but it's picked up a little bit, but we might see a little bit heavier rain here throughout the day. Big fight for the ball here. Good position by Bruna Kolobielski. Oh, she almost slipped on the outside. They almost ran into her bench right there. Throw in here for Hawkeye. A little bit of a play here. A little bit of mistimed kick there. Iowa Central gets possession. Could send Cecile on the outside. Tries to get it to her, but the defender's right there. Going to kick that one out of bounds. Throw in here. Throw in here from the Tritons. Trying to possess in here a little bit. Gets that one sent out. Gets the ball back right back, though. Hawkeye trying to send it up here. Tritons taking it back. Ray Love's got possession on that back line. Just going to possess it a little bit here. Going to try to draw the defense up, maybe hit him over the top. Oh, and a little bit of a bump there on the back. Ooh, clock is going to stop. She's going to get a chat talking to. I don't think that card's going to come out. Oh, and a card did actually come out. Referee's handing them out here today. That was on number 14 for Hawkeye Community College. That was Abby Hyde with the card given to. It was a bump in the back. It was a little bit of an aggressive bump, but maybe in some other ref's eye wasn't worthy of a yellow card, but this ref's eye, I think he's kind of catching on that Hawkeye is not really happy with some of the calls here today, and they are not too thrilled about how the game's going on so far. So if he's going to see any, intentional aggressive play from either side of the field, it looks like a card's probably going to come out. So both teams have got to be careful here today with their play style, and especially the chippiness that's going on. But I think he's trying to calm down the chippiness of the game so far and trying to make sure everybody has settled down a little bit. So hopefully that card might send a message to both teams that they can't really continue the way they've been playing so far. Good clearance right there from Hawkeye. Oh, and a nice little move right there for number 15, Mara Crimmins. On the outside. Good defense, though. Nice play right there. That's going to be a goal kick here for Hawkeye. Hawkeye looking to move towards the outside. Trying to push up here. Number 8 for Hawkeye's got the ball. That's going to be Faith Coolin Cooper. Defense all over this one, though. Anytime that they move towards the outside, they're kind of giving them, Iowa Central's kind of giving them the outside. But once they get towards that corner, two defenders kind of close in on them on the outside. It makes it really hard for any of the Hawkeye players to, cross the ball or try to get something really even going once those two players are on them. That ball is being into fact here today. It's bouncing all over the field, and those audience members got to look out in case any of those balls come flying towards them, because they could expect, like, it's not going to hit me, and then that ball just takes a weird bounce and comes straight for you. So everybody's got to be on the lookout for those balls going crazy on the outside. Just about 16 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in this first half. But as I was saying, that defense likes to close in on that corner, and it makes it really hard for these Hawkeye players to, get something going on the outside. And it looks like that's what Hawkeye likes to try to do, is cross the field and try to find some through balls towards the outside. But Iowa Central's adjusted well and putting a stop to it. So Hawkeye's going to have to try to look for something else and going to have to try and go up the middle if they're going to want to get anything working here today. So we'll see how they adjust on the offensive side here. Got a throw in here for the Tritons. Nice shield right there. Big clearance there from Hawkeye, but another big clearance from Iowa Central. Julia Hurst running after it, but it's going to take a weird bounce, and it's going to go to the keep there. Easy grab from her. I don't think we're going to see any sun here today, so if you're expecting a nice sunny day of soccer, you are in bad luck, because it's going to keep raining all day. We got a big overcast over the top, and a lot of rain clouds are here today, and it's going to continue raining probably throughout the day. So going to have to take that into effect for both teams. And a big slide right there from Hawkeye. Girls aren't afraid to get down in the mud and, dirty up their jerseys a little bit, but that's going to happen here today. You can't help yourself from falling sometimes, so those outfits are definitely going to need a wash after the game here today. Good clearance right there from Hawkeye. So Seals on the outside. Slips a little bit there, the rain coming into factor. Tries to move outside, but just going to get thrown out of bounds. Throw in here. Oh, tries to do a little bit of a move. She gets by her. That's number 3 for Iowa Central. That's Anna Pons. Gets by another one. Oh, tried to send it to the corner. Probably should have went up the middle and tried to find somebody else, but she tried to take a rip right there. Not a lot of room to put that goal in, but it's going to go out of bounds. But a nice opportunity right there and a lot of great footwork from Anna Pons. But it's going to be a goal kick here for Hawkeye. That one's going to go out of bounds. Throw in here for the Tritons. Just moving up the field here. Another throw in. Going to go to Herbst here, trying to send one up the middle. Not a bad idea. She gets a hold of it. Anna Pons could let it rip. Oh, and it's just going to go way over the goal. Looked like she had a pretty good opportunity right there, but just couldn't get her body over it and send it to the goal. And that's a missed opportunity to make it 5-1 here today. Iowa Central doing a great job here today. 4-1 is the current score. Nice opportunity here on the outside for Iowa Central. Nice little move there. Tries to send the cross. It's going to go way over the top of the defenders. Still going to be in bounds, though. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick here for Iowa Central. Corner kick coming here from Iowa Central. Number 10 is going to take the corner kick. That's Bruna Kolobielski. Here it comes. Oh, and it looked like it was a great shot right there, but a lot of defenders on that back corner. It looks like that one's going to go in if those players weren't there. So good defense by Hawkeye. But a nice opportunity and a nice shot from Rayo Love coming up from the defense to come for that corner. Goal kick here coming from Hawkeye. Just got about 12 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in this first half. Hawkeye trying to send this one up. Hawkeye really hasn't found an identity on offense so far. They have played majority of the field on their own half. So when they get on offense, they're kind of quick to move, and they're kind of, go for goal. They're not really trying to possess or try to work anything. They're just trying to dribble towards goal and try to get a quick score because they're in desperation mode to try to get another score. Going to kick that one out of bounds. Throw in here for Hawkeye. Got about 11 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in this first half. 4-1 is still the current score. Sorry about the scoreboard right there. The score is still 4-1. Good clearance right there from Iowa Central. Oh, and a little bit of a slip right there. And a foul's going to be called on Iowa Central. Apparently they thought there was a little bit of push there. It looked like she just slipped on that one, but the referee's just going to call a common foul. Nothing too big or major right there. About 10 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in this first half still. Cecile's got the ball here. Gets taken away, though. Another whistle called. Referee is not being, hesitant to blow his whistle here and call some fouls. So if you see something that looks like a foul, looks like he is going to call it. And the clock is going to be stopped here. And it looks like she's sending Rhea Love to the bench. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think there might be an injury here. Could potentially have a nosebleed or something where, yeah, it looks like she is holding her nose on the outside. I think she did get kind of a nosebleed here. And she's just going to come off here for a second. Just going to check up on her and make sure she's okay. I thought she might have said something to the ref there, but it looks like it's going to be okay. I thought she was in trouble for a second, but just going to come off the field. Make sure that gets taken care of. And Julia Herbst is actually going to move towards the back line. She scored enough goals here today. She's going to play a little bit of defense on that back line, make a few adjustments here. And it looks like number 12 For Iowa Central, Amber Westling is going to move to that top striker position where Julia Herbst was playing and kind of subbed in. Amber Westling actually subbed in for Rhea Love, and then they moved Julia Herbst to that back line where Rhea Love was, and then Amber Westling's going to play where Julia Herbst was. Just making a little adjustment, trying something out here. With the lead being 4-1, not really afraid to try some new things and new formations. Oh, and I was trying to go for a big clearance here, but slipped a little bit on that grass. It's going to be a goal kick here. And Rhea Love looks like she's all good to go. Looks like she's going to sub right back in. She's going to sub in for number 15, Mara Crimmins. And number 12. Oh, never mind. She's going to stay on the field. Actually, Julia Herbst is going to come off the field, off that back line. She's going to, Rhea Love's going to come in for her. And it looks like number 25, Stephanie Lopez, for Iowa Central is going to come in on the offensive side. And number 15, Mara Crimmins, I believe, came off the field. So we'll see how number 25, Stephanie Lopez, does on the offensive side. She's moved up to the top striker. Whole new offensive look here for Iowa Central. We'll see what they can do. Iowa Central's got the ball. She's looking for somebody. Tries to find someone in the middle of the field. She's going to be able to get to her. Looking for a through ball here. Might have sent it a little bit too far out. Looks like Keep's going to get to that one. Easily gets to that one. Big drop kick here. Hawkeye trying to get something going here in the middle. Oh, she looks like she's going to take a rip, but a big deflection right there. Hawkeye just going to kick that one out of bounds here. Throw in here for Iowa Central. Got a big send here. Doesn't look like anybody's going to get to that one. Keep's going to come out and just kick that one away. A little bit of a miscommunication there on that back line. Looked like they're going to try to take advantage. Ooh, she could have let it rip. The keep was outside the box. Cecile on the outside. Sends it to Lopez. Just going to get booted out of there. Try to send it towards the outside, but defense is going to easily get a hold of that one. A big fight here in the middle. Cecile on the outside. Looks like she is a little bit faster. Keeps going to come out, though. Easy pickup for her. Just a little bit too far sent on that through ball there. Got about 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here. Still in this first half. 4-1 is still the score. We had a lot of scoring in that middle of the first half, but it's kind of slowed down here a little bit. Still a high-scoring matchup, but no goals scored here in about 10 minutes or so. But I don't expect the score to remain the same throughout the game. So expect some more goals from either side here going forward. Nice touch right there from Hawkeye. Rain is coming down just a little bit harder here right now. It's raining a lot more frequently. Still a little bit of a sprinkle, though. Hawkeye's got possession here in the middle. Trying to get something going. Oh, tries to pass back, but a bad pass, and Iowa Central could be on the counter here. Oh, tried to send it up the middle. Lopez isn't going to be able to get to that one. Nice passing here. Ooh, sends it in the middle here. Could be an opportunity. Good step, though, and a good stop from Hawkeye. little bit of a slip right there. Able to hop right back up, though. She got it towards the middle. Good defense, though, and a good clearance there from Hawkeye. Whistle called, though. It looks like it's just going to be a common foul. It looks like it was on Lopez. Free kick here. Oh, might have been a handball there. Yep, going to get called for that one. Went off the foot and bounced up, hit her arm. Her arm is extended out, so they're going to call that handball every time there. Nothing too bad right there, though. Got about 4 minutes and 21 seconds left to go here. Still in this first half. 4-1 still the score. Iowa Central is on top. Getting the wall set up here. Looks like they're going to try to go towards goal. Whistle here. Nice free kick. This is how they scored last time. Going to get defended, though. That's how Hawkeye got their first goal today. It was off that free kick. They got a nice set piece and a nice girl that kicks the ball right over the top of those defenders and able to put it in good position to score. So they're definitely going to want more opportunities like that throughout the day. Going to send it back to keep here. Going to go off of Triton. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds. And it actually goes out of bounds on Hawkeye. Good play right there from number 3. That's going to be Anna Pons. Trying to do some footwork right there, but gets caught up. Still gets the ball back, though. Sends it towards the middle. Oh, and tried to get a big kick to goal, but missed the ball right there and kicked basically the back of her legs and back of her. It was basically near the calves and the shins right there. You could hear the crack from up here, but just a little bit of an accident right there. Not intentional. Foul is going to be called, but no yellow card or anything like that. If it was intentional, definitely would see a yellow card and potentially a red card, but just a little bit of a misstep, and the referee understands that, so good call by the referee right there. Rain is starting to come down a little bit harder here. About 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in this first half. 4-1 still the score. Hawkeye possessing in the middle of the field here. Going to send it outside. Nice defense, though, but Hawkeye gets past it. They're going to send one towards goal, but straight to the keep. Good grab and good positioning right there from the goalkeeper, Mika Cleaver. About 2 minutes to go here, still in this first half. Hawkeye possessing in the middle of the field, trying to get one more goal before the half ends. They definitely would like it to be 4-2 rather than 4-1 to put in a lot more healthy advantage or opportunity to come back here in this game. Gonna send it back to the keep here. A nice kick for the keep. That's one's gonna go out of bounds though. Throw in here for Iowa Central. Actually, it looks like he's going to call a foul on that one. It's going to be a free kick here from Iowa Central on their own half. Just about 1:10 to go. That one's going to take a weird bounce. It's going to go up. Anna Pons got it, though. Sends it toward the middle. No girl is there to get the ball, though, and it's going to be easily cleared, but not cleared enough. Cecile's going to get the ball on the outside. Nice move right there. Oh, looks like she was trying to cross, but the wet grass got to her a little bit. She slipped up. That was going to be cleared out. Ray Love with the ball, though. Oh, and a big slide right there. No foul called on the play. Going to call play on. Looks like he's going to call advantage right there. Just under 30 seconds to go here, still in this first half. Throw in here for Iowa Central. Iowa Central trying to get one more goal before the half ends. 5-1 would look a lot better than 4-1. Hawkeye's got about 12 seconds to push for one last goal. Sends it towards the outside. Nobody's going to get to that one. Looks like he's just going to probably kick this one. Going to possess one. That's going to be the half, though. 4-1 is the score at halftime here from Harlan Rogers. Rainy day here from Harlan Rogers. Not a fun day to be in the spectators booth. A lot of rain coming down on you. And that rain is definitely coming into play here today. A lot of rain making that grass really slippery. Those balls are taking weird bounces. We got a 15-second break, or 15-minute, break here in the first half, and then we will come back at the halftime, or at the half to start 45 minutes more of Iowa Central soccer. 4-1 is the current score. A lot of scoring in this goal, and all 4 goals have come from Julia Herbst on the Iowa Central side. 1 goal from Hawkeye off that free kick, and a nice opportunity from them here today. But 4-1 is the current score. I will be back here for you today. I'm going to take a little break, and we will be back in about 14 minutes and 15 seconds to get the second half started here from Harlan Rogers. 4-1 the current score. Your Iowa Central Tritons are on top. We'll be right back here on Triton Nation Network. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Triton Nation Network. I'm your commentator here today, Austin Johansson. Just about to get the second half underway. 4-1 is the current score. Iowa Central Tritons are on top. Just getting the kickoff started right away. Trying to go quick here on the outside. Nice clearance, though. Throw in here for the Tritons. A little bit of fight here on the outside. Nice move here. Could send in the middle. Going to be a deflection. That's going to be a goal kick, or a corner actually here for the Tritons. Still raining a lot out here. It was raining pretty hard before the game started here today. And the rain kind of let up 10 minutes into the game, and then it came right back. It was sprinkling a little bit, but the rain's coming down a little bit harder here today. Not too much heavy rain, just pretty light rain here today, but it's still going to be a big factor here today. It's a nice corner right here in the middle. No shot taken, though. Oh, trying to clear. It looked like it might have bounced off the referee. It kind of had my vision block there. Quick shot's going to be off target, though, on the left side. Goal kick here for Hawkeye Community College. About 43 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Still here in this second half. A little deflection there going on the outside. Looks like that's Fuller on the outside. Tritons are back to the original starting lineup here. Kind of towards that 10-minute mark, they kind of subbed and made a lot of changes there at that front line. Kind of switched it up, see if they can get anything going with that big lead they had. But they're going right back to their starting formation. Want to put the girls out there and get a lot more goals up there. Julia Herbst has a total of 4 goals on the day. She has all 4 goals here for the Iowa Central Tritons. She's had a hat trick and more, and probably a lot more to come here. Big run for the ball there. Oh, she slides. She gets out of the way. She has an open goal. A lot of defenders in the way, though. Could take a shot. She does, and that's a beautiful move and a beautiful shot by Julia Herbst. That's going to make it 5-1 for the Iowa Central Tritons. She just keeps on padding those goals here today. She has 5 total goals. Every single goal has come from Julia Herbst, and that was just a little bit of misstep, and that rain really came into play for that goal. That pass back to the keep was a little bit mistimed, and a little bit of it just kind of went really slow to the keep, and Julia Herbst saw that she had the opportunity, ran after it. The goalkeeper kind of slid in there, but Julia Herbst kind of got a foot on it. She slid right past her. A lot of defenders tried to get in the way, but she just had her footwork, went right around her, and she had an open goal, and she took a nice shot and put it in the back of the net. 5-1 is the score. Not even 3 minutes into the second half. Already another goal for Julia Herbst here today. Good shielding right there from Hawkeye. Oh, just going to slip right there. And a foul is called on Iowa Central. That's number 10 for Iowa Central. That's Bruna Kolobielski. Free kick here coming from Hawkeye. Easy clearance right there from the Tritons. Going to try to send this one up quick. Tries to go to Julia Herbst, but Hawkeye's all over there. Oh, McKenzie's coming in here. Sends another one to Herbst. Doesn't look like the keep's going to come out. She doesn't have time. Herbst can get a 6-1 right here. Chips it to the side, just a little bit off on the right side. A lot of big collision right there, actually, from the keeper and her own player on that back line. She still is down. The clock is going to be stopped at 41 minutes and 47 seconds. Looked like Julia was going to get her 6th goal here today, but a little bit mistimed on that kick and a big collision from the keep when she came out and trying to block that one. She still is down on the field. Trainer is going to have to come out and look at her. She is going to have to come off the field even if she is okay. Probably just took a big hard fall there. Don't think anything is really injured. Probably just got the wind knocked out of her right there. She is back up on her 2 feet. Looks like she's going to be okay. Probably just got the wind knocked out of her. Might have fell on her head. They're going to check to see if she has any concussions or anything like that. Looks like that was number 10 for Hawkeye Community College. That's Charlotte Chalder there for Hawkeye on that back line. Big collision right there. And number 4 for Hawkeye, Ruth Gorman, the one that got a yellow card earlier here today, is back on the field. She's going to take the place of her. Make sure she is okay. We might see her back on the field not too sure. They might want not to risk any injury putting her back on the field, especially with the score being so high for the Tritons right here. Plays back underway. About 41 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here with the clock running. Hawkeye trying to possess on that back line, trying to send it up. Big slip right there. This one could go out of bounds, and it does. Throw in here for Iowa Central. Hurst with the ball, sends it to Fuller. Could go for a cross. Looks like she was trying to cross it, send it a little bit way too high over the goal. That's going to be a goal kick there. Nice opportunity, though. Nice give and go action on the outside. Haven't seen a lot of action from the Iowa Central Tritons on the offensive side towards that corner. They've been mainly going up the middle, trying to go quick. So trying different things out here, trying to find different ways to score. Throw in here for the Tritons. Tritons going to try to possess it here on the back line. Ray Love with the ball. A lot of pressure there. Good communication from the Tritons, able to possess it. Still a lot of pressure from number 7 on the Hawkeye, Chloe Allen. Ooh, Hawkeye able to take the ball, but a foul is called. Just a common foul on that backside. Kind of kicked her in the leg right there and got her knocked down. Free kick here. Got about 40 minutes to go here, still in this second half. Nice takeaway right there. Hawkeye has a hard time getting their offense going here today with Iowa Central's speed. They're just a lot faster than Hawkeye here today, and that speed is coming into a big factor here on that back line. So whenever they try to push the ball up and try to get something going, Iowa Central just gets right in front of them with that speed. They're not able to beat them really. And when they do try to possess and go towards the outside, they double team them on that outside. It just makes them really hard for Hawkeye here today to get anything going on the offensive side. Good possession right here from Hawkeye. Kicks it a little bit too far there. Looks like Love's going to get there. And a nice shield. I think that one still in bounds. That one's going to go out of bounds, though. Throw in. It's going to be for Hawkeye. Make sure right after this game, make sure you tune into the men's game. 3 o'clock is the start time for the men's game. I will be here again commentating for the men's soccer game, going up against Hawkeye as well. It's actually going to be a free kick here for Hawkeye on the outside. They're going to try to go towards goal here today. This is how they got their first goal of the day here off a free kick. Big line drive, though. No chance for that one to get scored on. Took a weird bounce. Iowa Central's going to take advantage of it. Mark Crimmins trying to push it up. Anna Pons gets the rebound, though. Going to send it up to Herbst. Looks like the keep's going to come out on that one. Easily grabs that one up. Good idea, though, from the Tritons. Weird bounce again. Just going to try to possess here on this back line. Still trying to possess here. Gets a through ball. Crimmins has got the ball here. Could take a rip. Try to slide there. Could be a potential foul. Oh, does take a rip. That one actually went in. Beautiful shot on that backside. Crimmins got the ball. They're tackling her. They're really proud of her. She is the captain of this women's soccer team. She holds the team down. She makes sure everybody's in check, and she gets a goal. And that's the first goal of the day, not scored by Julia Herbst. That's going to make the score 6-1. Iowa Central Tritons are just padding on to the lead here today. The clock is going to be stopped at 37 minutes and 36 seconds. 6-1 the score. Iowa Central Tritons are just continuing their offensive showcase here today. And Mara Crimmins with the goal on the outside. It looks like she was going to take a shot towards the like in the front of the box, and then a defender got in the way. She moved around her and went towards the outside on the right side and just kicked it towards basically the front post, actually. And the keep looked like she kind of got a hand on it, but it slipped right past her and kind of rolled in to the goal. So nonetheless, 6-1 the score. And actually a substitution on the field. Anna Pons is going to come off. Cece is going to come on for her, going to take her place on the outside. Oh, and they send the ball really right off the tip, hoping to maybe get a weird bounce and an opportunity to score, and it did kind of take a weird bounce, but Iowa Central able to get hold of it and just able to have Hawkeye kick that ball out of bounds. So goal kick here for Iowa Central. Hawkeye got possession here off the goal kick. Trying to get something going. Way too many Triton players around that one for Hawkeye to get anything going. Just going to kick that one out of bounds. Throw in here for Hawkeye. Big fight for the ball. Fuller wins that one. Julia Herb sends a nice one to Crimmins. Could look for the outside. Good step right there from Hawkeye. Able to stop that possession. She's going to send it up to Hawkeye. She has a lot of room. No one really there to help her, though. No opportunity for a cross. Nice pass, though. Give and go action. She's going to get called offsides, though, yeah. As soon as you sent the pass, when you're offsides like that, and you send the pass right back, you're going to get called offsides every time. It's a nice look and a nice opportunity there for Hawkeye, but just couldn't get it going. Hawkeye trying to send it up. She does keep it in bounds. Smart decision there from Love just to kick that one out of bounds. Throw in here. Trying to clear that one away. Own defender gets in the way. Got to send up to Herbst here. Looking to get something going. It's a nice pass. It's going to send it. Looks like Cecile's going to be on the outside. Keeper went out really fast on that one. Oh, and tried to clear right there. Went right off Cece. Going to go out of bounds. Throw in here for Hawkeye. Nice little throw in here. Going to send it on the outside. Right there for the clearance, though. No opportunity for Hawkeye. Send this toward the middle. Just going to send it back to the keep here. Oh, it looks like she was slipping a little bit. Could have been big-time trouble for Hawkeye if she didn't get a hold of that one. Really dangerous play to actually send it back to the keep. You know, it seems like a safe play, actually. When you're on that back line, you're in trouble. Just send it back to your keep and refocus. But it could be a very dangerous play with all the rain and the grass being as slippery as it is here today. So people got to be on the lookouts. And the keeps definitely have to be ready to receive the ball at all times. Don't want to get an own goal. Good possession here. Sends it up to Crimmins. Good clearance there from Hawkeye. Throw in here. Just about 34 minutes left to go here in this second half. 6-1 is still the score. Iowa Central Tritons are on top with a commanding lead. She's just going to throw this one out. Takes a weird bounce, though. Iowa Central able to get a touch on it. Good pass right there from Hawkeye. Sends it back. Hawkeye trying to do their best to possess the ball and try to get something going, but with the grass and the ball being so slippery, they're just having a hard time controlling the ball here, and it usually results in a lot of pressure from the Tritons, and usually the ball just gets taken away right from them. Looks like that got tipped off, and Iowa Central Tritons. Going to be a throw in here for Hawkeye. Hawkeye looking for an opportunity to score here. Oh, looks like she was trying to take a rip with that left foot, but slipped a little bit. No chance to get a foot on the ball there. Sends it outside to Fuller. Oh, beats her. She slips a little bit on that grass. Trying to go outside with it again. A lot of pressure right there. That's going to go out of bounds. Throw in here for Iowa Central. Just around the 32-minute and 15-second mark here, still in the second half. 6-1 still the score. Iowa Central is still on top. Throwing here, tries to go into the middle of the field on the box. Still working. Crimmins tries to get a shot off. Too many defenders in the way to get that ball off, though. Oh, trying to send a through ball there. The nice defense there from Hawkeye. Hawkeye trying to work in the outside. Offensive player asking for the up front. Oh, a little bit of grab of the jersey there, and she does see it. Bruna Kolobielski tugged the jersey a little bit there on Lydia Black for Hawkeye. Just a common foul, though. It's going to be a free kick here for Hawkeye on their own side of the field. We got just about 31 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in this second half. Hawkeye still in possession. A little bit of a slip there. Trying to take advantage. Find somebody in the middle. Nice run. Good defense, though, from the Tritons. Ooh, tries to slide kick that one out of bounds, but not able to get a foot on it. Ooh, sends it towards the middle. Rhea Love right there to send that one out of bounds. Doesn't get the kick right off towards that out of bounds mark, so it's going to go outside the baseline. It's going to be a corner kick here. Not what she wanted, but still got that ball out of bounds. Corner kick here coming. It's a nice kick. Could go to the backside. Ooh, nobody really there to put a foot on it, though. Had a nice opportunity. Good clearance, though. She's going to send that one right back. Nice rip at the goal, but a little bit too far to the left. Referee's going to say the keeper had a little bit of a nick on it, so it's going to be another corner kick, but a nice shot from way outside the box. Almost put it on target. Corner kick here. Another nice corner kick. Ooh, somebody tried to put a hand on it, but a lot of pushing and shoving in that box. Big shield right there. Waiting for a call here. It's going to be another corner kick here for Hawkeye. Number 7 for Hawkeye is going to take that corner kick. That's Chloe Allen. Big corner kick here. Oh, nice save by the keeper right there to knock that one out of bounds. Or out of play, excuse me. On the back line here, looking to possess. Hawkeye getting a little bit of tempo going here on the offensive side, trying to get some opportunities. Keeps going to come way outside the box. Oh, and it looks like she did get a nice slide kick right there. She's coming way outside the box here. She is not hesitant at all. She was a little hesitant at first, but with all those goals scored on her, she is not afraid to come out of this box right now and able to just put her foot or her body on the line to prevent another goal from happening on her today. She does not want to get another goal scored on her today. Fight for the ball here. Nice defense from Rhea Love. Hawkeye's going to get the ball back, though. Sends it outside. Try to send it through the middle. Good look, but just going to kick that one out of bounds. It's going to go outside the baseline. Corner kick here for the Tritons. Or the Hawkeye, excuse me. They've had some nice opportunities off these quarter kicks. They've looked really good, and they looked good towards that back line, just not really able to put a foot on it. Sends it right to that front post and able to get that one away. Looking for a counter here. Kermit's got the ball. Ooh, tried to send it up there. Looks like that was Rhea Love on the run. Julia Herbst got the ball. Oh, gets a little bit tackled there, but no call. Got it towards the outside. Cece with the ball. Pretty quick right there. She could have an opportunity towards goal. She does get the shot off, and it is right above the keep. Nice goal right there from Cece on the outside. That's going to make the score 7-1. Iowa Central Tritons are on top yet again. 6-goal differential right now. Look like it's really out of play for Hawkeye right now to be able to have a comeback here. They're going to have to string together a lot of goals if they're going to want to come back here and have an opportunity to win this game. So I think Iowa Central's got this one in the bag so far with about 27 minutes and 26 seconds left to go with the clock stopped at that time. Play starting again. Hawkeye just going to send it towards that back line. A little bit of a misstep there. Going to go out of bounds. Throw in here for Hawkeye. The goals on the day, 5 from Julia Herbst here today. 1 is from Mara Kremens, and the other one for CC, just the most recent one from CC here today. We actually do have some substitutions on the field. Number 25 for Iowa Central, Stephanie Lopez, is going to come back in. She came into the game a little bit late in the first half, and she's going to come back on the field again with this big lead. And number 12, Amber Wessling, is also back on the field again. She was the same as Lopez. She kind of came on the field late in the first half, so we're going to see her back in action here. That one's going to go towards that back line. They're going to send it back to the keep. Nice fight for the ball here. Ooh, and a little bit of a slip right there. Clock is going to stop. Looks like a Hawkeye player is shaking up on the field. Kind of slid in there. A little bit of a weird collision there. She looks like she's a little bit hurt on the field. Clock is going to stop at 26 minutes and 6 seconds. They're going to ask for the athletic trainer to come on the field. It looks like something might be wrong with her ankle. She's kind of bending the knee a little bit on that right leg. Trainer's looking at it a little bit. I do hope she is okay. They're going to try to get her up here. Able to get up, but she's not really able to walk on that right leg there. It looks like it's going to be number 8, Faith Coolin Cooper is the one shaking up on the field right now. She's able to put a little bit of pressure on that right leg, but not fully able to walk on it. Might be a sprained ankle, might be of a little bit of a calf, shin, or ankle injury right there. Not too sure, but looks like she's not going to be able to return, or even if she is, probably not going to want to come back on the field here today and not risk injury, especially with the score differential being so high. So the clock again is stopped at 26 minutes and 6 seconds. 7-1 is the current score. Referee blowing the whistle, indicating that we're ready to get play back underway. Tritons really have dominated this whole game. They've scored many goals here today. 7-1 is the current score. 5 goals from Julia Herbst so far. 1 from Cecilia Nahimana, and then another one from Mara Kremens. 5 really back-to-back goals from Julia Herbst in the span of that first half and the second half, and then Mara Kremens and Cecile able to get those other 2 here in the second half. But just an offensive display here from Iowa Central so far. They controlled the game very well. They've done a lot of quick passes, not trying to go too overcomplicated. Basically, their game plan is stop them on the offensive side, put a lot of bodies on that defense, and do a quick counter attack and send it up to Herbst or send it up to somebody that's got a nice run up the middle. And that's what they've done so far, and it's been pretty good turnout so far in this game, of course, with the score being so high as it is. So Iowa Central is just going to probably keep that same mentality. Probably not going to be too aggressive here with the score being so high. Not really a chance, not really want to risk anything of injury or anything like that. So they're probably still going to try to go towards goal if they have an opportunity, but probably not going to play a little bit conservative here for the remainder of the half. And we got about 25 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the second half. A lot of action there in the middle. Ooh, Hawkeye tries to send it up. Head goes off Julia Herbst. Sends it towards that outside. Trying to find something in the middle here. Good play right there from Hawkeye. Goes towards the outside. Sends it towards goal. Easy pickup for the keeper right there, Mika Cleaver. She's had a pretty good day so far. Haven't really tested her that much. Not a lot of shots on goal, but every goal that's really come her way, she's been able to put a stop to it. Lopez with the ball here. Sends it back to Herbst. Herbst is still in the game, but she's not really playing her usual position up there at top. She's kind of playing a midfield, center mid, kind of holding it down in the offense, making sure everything's going smoothly. You know, the mud is coming into play big time here at the game. I was looking at Julia Herbst's socks, and I kind of looked at it, and I was like, aren't they supposed to be wearing white socks? And her socks are literally all brown from the mud, and I was just thrown off a little bit there. But there's just a lot of mud on the players outside here. It's pretty muddy out there. A lot of rain still going down. It's going to be a big factor here for the remainder of the game and leading into the men's game as well that is supposed to start here at 3 o'clock here on the Triton Nation Network. They will be going up against Hawkeye as well. So make sure you stay tuned right after this women's game to tune into the men's game. I will be here as well commentating that for you. Big send here. Just going to send that one out of bounds. Smart play from Iowa Central. Throw in here. Hawkeye able to get possession here. Ooh, a little bit of a misstep there. Good clearance from Iowa Central. Hawkeye's got it on the outside here. Could try to send it. Dara Pontes Miguel on the outside, able to clear that one pretty good. Hawkeye working, good cross here. Ooh, a little bit too high, just a little tad lower. She was able to get ahead on it. Nice opportunity right there from Hawkeye, but just a little bit too far on the cross right there. Couldn't get her head on that ball, but just a tad bit lower, and it looks like that was actually going to be a pretty nice strike on goal there. So opportunities are starting to come for Hawkeye. They're starting to find themselves a little bit, but it seems like it's a little bit too late here, with the score being 7-1 currently, with about 21 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in this second half. Nice opportunity here from Hawkeye. She's just going to go right to goal. It's going to be off the target. It's going to be towards the left side. That's going to just roll out of bounds. Keeper's just going to let that one go. Going to be a goal kick here for Iowa Central. Whistle blown. Substitution is going to be on the field. Looks like number 15 for Hawkeye is going to come off the field. That's Civic for Hawkeye. Throw in here for Hawkeye. Looks like that's number 10 that came on the field. That's Charlotte Chalder. That came in for Civic late just a moment ago. Big throw in here. Towards the outside. Gonna be a goal kick here. Got just about 20 minutes to go here. Still in this second half. 7-1 is still the current score. Iowa Central is on top. Iowa Central has played a terrific game so far here today. Big time game from Julia Herbst. 5 goals on the day. Other 2 goals scored by Mara Kremens and Cici Nahimana. Good touch right there, and that's going to be sent out of bounds. Goal kick here for Iowa Central. Game is kind of slowed down here towards the second half. You know, Iowa Central knows that they pretty much have the win secured here today, so not really playing that high pace. Hawkeye has kind of tried to push the tempo a little bit on offense, but with that grass being so slippery, they're having a hard time putting some stuff together. So the game's kind of slowed down a little bit, but we're still probably going to I probably expect to see one more goal here today, whether it being Hawkeye or Iowa Central. The rain's coming down a little bit harder as well. Still not too hard of rain, but you can definitely see the rain a lot more. It's coming in pretty big here today, so it's just pretty normal rain out here so far. We're going to probably have rain throughout the day leading into the men's game, and even if the rain does stop, the grass is still going to be slippery. It's still going to be muddy out there, so it's really going to have just about the same amount of effect either way. And what I've noticed is that the rain coming into factor here today, with that field, it is a grass field. It's not turf, so there's mud all over the place. And the ball, whenever it's kicked in the air and it does take that weird bounce, you're not expecting it, and it's going to fly a lot. But when the ball does slow down off the bounce, it's going to stop a lot quicker because that mud is going to get right up on it, and it's going to, stop the ball sometimes in its tracks. I've seen a couple times the ball has just slowed down pretty much to a complete stop at some points in the field. So you really have to be on the lookout there, especially on through balls where you have a nice through ball and you think you're going to keep running and the ball just slows down on you. Nice shot right there, but a good save and a good dive right there from Iowa Central. Mika Cleaver with the save for Iowa Central Tritons. A nice shot, though. That was by number 14, Abby Hyde from Hawkeye. Nice little shot right there, but good positioning from Iowa Central. But just going to have to take that mud into a factor here today. If you have a through ball up the middle, you're just going to have to anticipate that ball slowing down. You're going to have to take a lot more dribbles than you usually are here today. And that's really the big difference between turf and mud, because when you have turf field, you don't really get that much resistance besides the grass field, because the grass is a lot thicker and there's mud that can be taken into play. But when you got turf, you don't got no mud, and the ball's just going to fly all around the place. So they really have to take into account the kind of field they are and adjust accordingly. And that's really the home field advantage that the Tritons have here today. They're used to this grass field. I'm sure they've been in situations where it's been raining, and they're kind of, have an idea of what the ball is going to react like. But, Hawkeye might not have such a great idea. So really comes into a big factor here in today's game. Crimmins got the ball up the middle. Trying to send it towards the outside. Good through ball right there. And the ball slows down just like I said a moment ago. Tried to send that one off. Deflects off a defender, though. Keep is just going to pick that one up. Might be an opportunity here for Hawkeye. Takes a shot. Good save by Iowa Central. Mika Cleaver with the save right there. Good opportunity from Hawkeye, and it looked like it was a nice shot, but just the extension of the hands, able to get a hand on it and able to stop that ball in its tracks. Good stuff from the Iowa Central defense. Common foul on that play. Clock is going to stop. There's a foul on Hawkeye. Just going to get a talking to from the ref. Looks like Faith Coolin Cooper with the foul. Rhea Love is going to take the free kick here. Clock is stopped or started back up. 15 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the second half. Anapon's trying to get something going. Ooh. Big collision right there. She kind of drove her shoulder into Cece right there. Just going to be a common foul on Hawkeye. Free kick here for the Tritons. Number 4 was on that foul. That was Ruth Gorman. She had the yellow card earlier in the day. So another foul from her right there. Free kick just goes right off the wall right there. Keeps coming out, but the defender just gets right to it. Still going to be in bounds. Sends the ball up. Hawkeye got possession here. There's a big spot right here on the outside. That ball really isn't moving at all. You could see the water splashing all over the field here. And the ball is just like stopping right in its tracks when you kick it around that side. Nice shot right there from Hawkeye, but a great save again from Mika Cleaver. Follow, though. Going to be off target right there. Goal kick here for Iowa Central. But, yeah, right here close to my end on the press box and the camera, right there at midfield, right in that section where a lot of people have been running around. The water is kind of basically kind of gone into those areas where people have stepped all over, so there's kind of a little bit of gaps in that field, and the water is really, covered in those holes. So there's a big spots in the field where when the ball runs over them, it just kind of stops the ball in its tracks. So it's really hard to get crisp passes and a lot of, give and go action going around there in the middle of the field. So that's really got to be taken into factor here. Oh, and it looks like a big kick just right off Cece. And a kick towards the outside. Looks like she's going to pass back, try to send that one, but a little bit off target with the cross. It's going to go out of bounds. Goal kick here for the Tritons. Fuller trying to send this one up the middle. Crimmon's trying to get in there. Does get a foot on it. Good decision to kick that one towards the out of bounds. Looks like it might roll out of bounds. Still going to be in play. Oh, she put in a real effort there to save that one. I don't think she really needed to do that. I think the ball was going to stay in bounds with the ground being so wet, but nevertheless, she does keep it in. Just going to kick that one out of bounds. Going to be a throw in here. I feel really bad for those players out there being outside in that cold and the rain, and I'm just up here in this press box. I have not gotten wet other than me coming to the field. So I feel really lucky being up here in this press box all wet. I got a jacket on. I'm pretty warm out here. And I do apologize for it being so cold and so wet out there. But, that's soccer. You got to play in any position, any weather, any situation. And the girls have really taken this this challenge head on. They've done a great job here today. Rain can really set the tone, and it can really just bring a whole new atmosphere to soccer. It feels a lot more physical out there. It doesn't feel as open. It feels more aggressive with the rain. It feels a lot more darker, with the setting, and it brings out the best in people, really. So it really has brought the best out of the Tritons here today. They took the rain as a challenge. They decided the rain is not going to come into a factor here today. We're going to come out here aggressive, and we're going to score a lot of goals, and that's what they did here today. And a great slide save right there from Mika Cleaver, able to put a stop to that one. If Hawkeye maybe had a chance to put that one off, if she would have took a shot at it a little bit sooner, but nevertheless, nice save right there from Cleaver. Oh, right when those right where those girls were stepping, you can just see the water splatting everywhere right in that one spot I was talking about earlier. And that ball does not like to move in that certain area right where they're fighting for the ball. You can just see the girls anticipating the ball, about to move and about to kick where they think it's going to be, but, you know, the ball is just not cooperating with the girls here today. Not their fault, but does have to be taken into effect. Trying to send this one up. Fuller is going to be called offsides, though. Looks like she was offsides indeed. Just got a little bit eager on that run, trying to score a goal here today. Looks like the referee is going to come over to the sideline. Not sure what they are talking about here today. They got both coaches. And it looks like they're actually just going to call the game. Both coaches walked over to the sideline at the 10-minute mark, and they decided that they played enough soccer here today, and it looks like the game is over. I don't think I've ever seen that here of my time commentating here for soccer and on productions. I don't think I've ever seen an early stoppage time here in JUCO, but that's going to be the game. At the 10-minute mark, they do stop time, and both coaches agree, and Tritons are going to come out with a victory here today. They're going to end the game early. They decide the weather conditions are a little bit too rough out there. They decide, you know, the game is basically over. Let's just call it, and let's have the game be over, and let's try to get the men's game going as quickly as possible. They're not going to try to tear up the field any more than they have to. The game is basically over, so they're going to call it quits at the 10-minute mark. The Tritons are going to come away with the victory here today. Great game from the Iowa Central Tritons. A big win right here. This is going to be a huge confidence booster going forward in the season. Goals on the day. Julia Herbst has 5 goals on the day, 1 including a PK. We had 1 goal from Cecilia Nahimana, and we had another goal from Mara Crimmins here today as well. Great job from the ladies. The ladies are splashing that water. They're pretty happy with that victory. Great game from the Iowa Central Tritons here today. 7-1 is the score. We got the men's game coming on here. Just going to start here in a few minutes. I don't think that we're going to waste really that much time with pregame here for men's soccer. They're probably just going to want to get started here real soon. And we're going to probably get that game underway. Probably, I want to say, I'd give it 10 minutes or so. They're going to try to get the game underway. So that's going to be it here from Harlan Rogers for this women's soccer game. 7-1 is the final score. Iowa Central Tritons do come out on top. Great game here today. 5 goals from Julia Herbst, 1 from Mara Crimmins, and another one from Cecilia Nahimana. I've been Austin Johansson here from Harlan Rogers. Make sure you tune in to the men's game as well. We're going to start that one shortly. 7-1, the final score here from Harlan Rogers. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Triton Nation Network.